Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 32nd episode of Uchuu Kyoudai, or Space Brothers. And last time, we pretty much have our Hibito in outer space, like it's a done deal, you know? He's out there looking at Earth from the window and is having a good time, while Muta's down on Earth still working on getting up there himself, talking to the one guy. You know, having a good time doing that, I guess. So let's just get into the episode and see where we go from here. 3, 2, 1, play. How many times have we seen this left off at this point? It feels like a lot. Even though it doesn't really come across as very young, but I can believe his name is Daniel. And that was the big reveal. Much jealousy. Nice. No, and you don't either. Maybe he does know. So I guess it's not like the hot dog story. It still feels different than every other opening for this show. If we're not gonna help push up, but you can at least walk next to them. Just saying. A private place, well that could mean a lot of things. You know. Probably referring to Surika's private place, if you know what I mean. That girl likes her lobster, apparently. Although I thought Ebby was shrimp, so I don't know. Um, why, why was your face in the camera? Uh, okay. Ooh, there's lobster. That's a sizable lobster. I guess she likes them big. That was probably delicious. Too bad I wasn't there. Wow, making an anime about this, that would be something, wouldn't it? Bald. I mean, what? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Understandable. Oppo having fun. You probably won't actually be able to see him land on the moon, but at least try. Wish I would stop yawning. 6 o'clock news. Ow. Cool. Bomber on his. Okay, there you go. Glad an honor. Especially if he's your brother, you definitely don't want to miss it. Yeah, it's good enough. Just yeah, don't touch the mic. People don't like when you do that. Yeah, your son's on the TV. Must be so proud. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's smart. That makes sense. Time had to be a very different concept in space, you know? There's not really a day-night cycle. Yeah, that's the moon. So close. Be pretty exciting once we actually get to walk on it. You think you might be talking about, yeah, you're talking about Azuma. Yeah, whatever happened to that guy? He became a hostile interviewer, or whatever they called it. Yeah, sure. You should sleep when you can. Wow. Somebody's trying to show off. Yeah, it seems like it. Well, what more did you want? You want us to tell him that you get basic? I can't be losing my voice already. This is even my last video of the day. So far away. You're not going to be able to see your house from there. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't see it then. Okay. Nice transition. Waving in the background. Make it more aerodynamic. And Buta. Wow. You're not a child. You don't get to answer. Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Keeping it balanced. That's a good way to look at it, yeah. Yeah, it's like it's her job or anything. But it's not your job. Iwachan. Go away, Muta. That's what she's saying. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't think so. But he's almost an astronaut. Does that count for anything? And now we're on a date. Family? Oh. Oh. Yeah. And a wife. Oh, so that's why I wasn't surprised by her. Yeah. People keep talking about that. I don't think I've actually heard much from him directly on the subject still. Well, he's with his wife and kids, why wouldn't he be? Yeah, exactly. Hey, don't bug the man when he's with his family. But I wouldn't put it past Muta to do that. Even after being told that people shouldn't do that, he'll still do it. Because that's Muta for you. Quickest way to get him to do something stupid is to tell him not to do it. Why are you doing this, Muta? Okay. Really wanted that handshake. Well, he didn't go anywhere, but okay. Yes. Yeah, the afro was pretty conspicuous. Oh yeah, that thing. Certainly one way to be famous. I mean, that was so long ago. I think that wasn't a single digit episodes, I'm not sure though. Not, not being very subtle, are we? Just straight out with our questions. No answer yet, though. Oh, it's time to land? Really? Yeah, I bet. Pretty special moments. Wow, yeah, we're already there. We did not take much time at all. Well, I already knew the moon was a lot closer than, like, Mars or whatever, but still. It happened a little bit quicker than I expected. But yeah, it's right there. Got all the craters from all the meteors that hit it. Because they don't burn up in the atmosphere like they would on Earth. Well, clearly people make a lot of assumptions because they don't talk to it much. I love a flashback to something that happened 2 minutes ago. And you're so composed. Aside from his family, that's why I enjoy spending time with them. Play what? Be specific, kid. Huh. Sure, why not? What? Is a okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought we were gonna play sports ball. But I guess we're playing a space game. I don't know. Somebody likes space. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I guess it's a game you made up. Wow. Giving him a cute nickname is weird. I don't think we should do that. Wazoo Wazoo. The kid's gonna get dizzy and tired quickly. See, this is more what I thought was gonna happen, but I guess we're doing it with them now. Cool. Well, that's what he's into. That's what he's into. Pretty tough guy. Well, they're all tuckered out. Yeah, you're not cheating on me, are you? Going kind of fast there. Oh. Well, I got a reaction out of him. Please, no flash photography. That would be so blinding. I couldn't deal with that. That's a little bit better. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, just because none of them did it. Yeah, he's clearly not a fan of this sort of thing. Okay, then. Well, he won't be the next one to walk on the moon. Yeah, which one? I couldn't quite follow that, but sure. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh no, not more people? More paparazzi? Because you people annoy me, go away. That would get so annoying. I guess so. Jokes, I'm sure, help a lot. Wow. Well said. And then the family shows up. Yeah, don't stick your microphone in my family's face. Yes, clearly not a big fan of any of this. Clearly just wants to do his job and go back to his family. And and Brian, yeah. I was gonna say my comrades or coworkers or whatever, but no, just Brian. Well, that's not good. You have to be able to enjoy space. Yeah. Okay, here it finally comes out. So yeah, he really did let him have it. So basically, all this attention can go to him, and he could just, do his thing. I'm sure Hibito doesn't mind all the attention, so he clearly handles it better. So no matter how you look at it, this really was for the best. There we go. Yeah, this episode was straight up focus on Azuma. And yeah, I just realized they both have a ball, one being Earth, one being the moon, so I guess that's based off of the game that one kid had. Okay. That was the 32nd episode of Space Brothers. And this episode, like I said, the focus is mostly on Azuma. And that's always been kind of a thing for a while. This idea that Azuma was supposed to, everyone thought he would be the first one to walk on the moon, but he wasn't, and he's probably really upset about that, pretty, butthurt about that. Probably takes it out on Hibito, might take it out on Muta, so watch out for him. He'll probably be hostile towards you and all that. People kept really saying stuff like that a lot, but this episode kind of revealed that that's not quite the case, and something always did seem kind of off with people saying that. It never seemed quite right. I never felt much malice coming from him at all. So I figured there might be more to it than people seem to understand, and that's definitely the case. It showed a lot of him doing a lot of that stuff, interviews and stuff, and really not being a big fan of it, of the questions, of the perspective of the people asking them and all that. He just he could do without all of that, and especially took issue with his family being involved in it. So after Brian brought up the idea of, hey, how about we just have Hibito be the first one to walk on the moon, then he can deal with all that attention. People will care much less about the second Japanese person to do so. So, it's fine. Don't worry about it. So that's pretty much the solution that we came to. Obviously, when people ask about it, he just says something like, "Oh, it was a higher up decision. That's fine. I'll accept how things are." But that's not quite the case. He, really seemed to be kind of a bit of a part of that decision. So, yeah, that's great.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Shut up, Alexa. Anyway. Kill my train of thought. Anyway, Muta wasn't really fooled by any of this stuff. He really sees things. He's more observant than a lot of people. The show's kind of talked about that too, noticing clocks and stuff. And he just went up to talk to him about it. Nobody was going to deter him from doing that. So he just went up and said, "Hey, so, hello. So about this whole thing, did you want Hibito to do this and all that?" So he really got to the meat of it. And through the flashback, we saw that, yeah, he seemed to have wanted that. So, yeah, no hard feelings there at all, it seems like. So, that's good. This seemed like a pretty good solution for everyone, for the most part. So, yeah, this was cool. Got to see Azuma's family. The kid seems to really like space a lot. Just the soccer ball being the Earth, the baseball being the moon, and just orbiting. That was really funny. Not much of a game, really, but he has fun playing, and then more power to him, I suppose. But it was just great getting Azuma's perspective on all this stuff, because he went over a lot of stuff that we already kind of went over from other people's point of view, saying things like, yeah, Azuma didn't seem to be very good at this whole interviews and stuff like that, not very talkative, not very enthusiastic. So, we thought maybe somebody else would be better for that. We got the situation from their perspective, but it was good to really get it from Azuma for once. So that really does change things a lot. And yeah, there was never any hard feelings there. So very important episode in regards to that. So that little bit there was really, really important. I mean, you can kind of tell it was building up to that over time, but that reveal was very, very significant. And yeah, I liked the part where Hibito was talking about the different times, because that's something I never really thought about. Like, what kind of clock do you go by in space, Because on Earth, time is kind of based off of, the day-night cycle, for the most part. Like, different places on Earth have different time zones, of course, but it's still based off of that day-night cycle, I'm pretty sure. But in space, it's like night all the time, basically, so what do you do there? And they go by 2 clocks, basically how long it spends they launched, which is smart, and Houston, which, why not? I guess you have to choose 1 clock, might as well go for the one that you launched from, so it makes sense to a degree. But at the same time, doesn't really matter too much at all. But you just kind of have to pick one to go by, I suppose. But yeah, he seems like he has a nice family, nice wife, and seems to have a lot of respect for Brian. But yeah, I look forward to seeing how Hibito handles, walking on the moon. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.